Hi again, everyone. Danny Miles here in Toronto, Canada, and we're going to have another edition of the IntoBridge Daily Celebrity Challenge. Stefan has me back again today. I think it's been a little while, longer than usual. Maybe I've got to prove myself again here today and play well, and he'll invite me back again. And also congrats to Christoph, who had a pretty good result and won an intercity teams championship. So well done to him. And I'm just busy practicing as summer begins here in Canada, practicing for the Bermuda Bowl that's coming up. My routine, I guess Stefan wanted me to mention, lots of practice. I bid about 500 deals a day, and that's basically to get me used to the system that I'm playing with my partner, Jason Feldman, which has a very European flavor. Lots of transfers and funky stuff, like when we overcall, when they overcall, when they interfere over our minor, over their no trump. It's just almost always transfers. So I gotta learn that quite well so that we don't play in any 3-2 fits or anything silly like that in the Bermuda Bowl. So that's taking my time during the day, during the week. And yeah, really looking forward to the Bermuda Bowl in a couple of months. And also good luck to everyone at the upcoming European Championships. I see there's tons of entries, like hundreds of teams in each category. So let's get started here. We're in third chair, white, and we have 8 and 4, 12 high card points. We are going to open one club, and then we'll decide what partner responds, whether we're going to carry on or pass. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs. Okay, well, we're done. We're not going to bid again, but I'm glad we found a fit. Partner's got 4 more clubs, and they probably don't have a 4-card major, or they may have tried a negative double. So we are done. We don't have enough here. And 2 diamonds was just a weak jump over call. Yeah, nothing special there. So let's try to make 3 clubs. And trumps may not break, just keeping that in mind, because there was a preempt. Diamonds are 6-1 in all likelihood, and it seems like they've gotten off to their best lead. So where are our tricks here? We have 1 heart and 4 clubs. If trumps break, we're then going to get a ruff as well. 1 heart, 4 clubs is 5. A ruff as well is 6, and we'll score a diamond is 7. So we do have a little bit of work to do. I don't really want to throw in the queen of hearts here, because if it loses to the king, a diamond's going to come back, and they're going to go ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds, smashing our jack 10 to the king and a ruff, and then another heart's going to come back, or a spade or whatever, and they're going to collect a diamond, a ruff, a heart, 2 spades, and then probably another heart in the fullness of time. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tricks. We'd be down 2. So I think we want to get the ace, start with the ace of hearts and get trumps going, see how they break. If they break 3-2, that's going to save us a trick rather than finessing the heart. We can always play a heart towards the queen later if the king is onside. So let's see what happens. But with the 7 lead, I mean, who knows? It could be from king 9-7, king 10-7, king jack 7. But in all likelihood, we know West has the ace queen of diamonds, almost certainly. So then, there's not a lot of room for much else in their hand. East, however, was a passed hand. So if they've got the king of hearts and the ace king of spades, that's going to be it. West's going to have the ace queen of diamonds. So let's see what happens here. I want to discourage hearts. So let's get trumps going. I want to end probably in the dummy if they're 3-2, so I can play a spade towards the queen jack as opposed to a diamond up towards the king. Don't show out. Okay, good. Okay, good. So trumps are breaking. So let's save an entry. It doesn't matter because we're going to use the trump to ruff. Okay, and now we're going to play a spade. King. 4. Okay, interesting. So West does have a spade on her. That leads me potentially to think that East might actually have like a singleton queen of diamonds. But let's see what happens. I'm not going to stick in the 9 here because we know East certainly has one of the 2 spade honors. So we can later play a spade towards the other honor. But a heart's going to come through now anyway. If this was a doubleton heart, then I guess we should have played the queen at the first trick, but it didn't really matter. So we'll fly queen just for fun. It's not going to win. And another heart is going to come back. Okay, so we know West's exact shape. They had 6 diamonds, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, and therefore 3 spades. 2 of spades, that's unusual. That's extremely unusual. What happened here? He didn't cash the spade. Does he have a singleton ace of diamonds? Why wouldn't he cash the spade? What is going on? I mean, I guess he knows he's getting a spade trick anyway, but it's impossible for West to have both spade honors. It's just impossible. But what if East also had like ace 10 fourth of spades and West had king third? If I run it to the 8, it's not going to help. It's not going to help. So I'm going to go up with the jack. And then I'm going to get diamonds going because roughing, we know the ace of spades or the king of spades. I can't even remember which one West won. We know the other spade owner is not going to rough out. So let's see if we can sneak a diamond through here. It's not going to matter. Yeah, I think we're still going to lose 2 tricks. Back comes the queen of diamonds. Yeah, nothing we can do here. And we're going to lose a trick. So even if we had ran the diamond to our 9, not only would that have, or to the 8, it would have saved us a spade trick potentially, although we would have had to rough one, but then we would have been stuck in the dummy, leading away from the king of diamonds. So we went 1 down. I think that shouldn't be too bad. It should be probably a normal result. Let's see what we can do. They can make 2 diamonds, and we made 3 clubs down 1. So I think that's kind of normal. Yeah, so on we go to the second deal. We have 11 and 4, 15 high card points, 4, 4, 4, 1. So we're going to open a diamond. We're not going to open 1 no trump. The only time we'd open 1 no trump is if we had a real awkward hand, like potentially, well, if our majors were reversed and we had maybe 5 diamonds and 3 clubs, that's the kind of shape maybe you'd open 1 no trump. But here, when partner responds a heart, we have an easy 1 spade rebid. So we're going to start with a diamond. There's the expected 1 heart and 1 spade. So normally now, on a hand like this where we have 1 card for partner and 4 in the opponent's suit, we would just pass. But we do have a little bit extra strength here. We do have 15 high card points. And so we could rebid 1 no trump. I like rebidding 1 no trump here with a sound hand, not 11 or 12 points, but a sound 13 or 14. Or we could rebid 2 clubs. Maybe 2 clubs is the way to go. The one problem with that is that, like, if partners, let's say 3, 5, 2, 3, they're going to put us back into 2 diamonds, and that's going to be a silly contract, obviously. So maybe 1 no trump is better. Let's see what the robot says. That thinks it'll be limited to 14, I think. 13 and a half, so really sound, to 14, balanced with a doubleton heart. We don't have a doubleton heart, so that is a risk, is that partner could go back to hearts. So I think, I mean, I do want to bid. We can't double, obviously, that's a support double. So 2 clubs here, however, shows 5 diamonds. So I'm going to pass. I am going to pass. 11 to 17. The auction's not over. Partner has another call. 1 no trump. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now the question is, do we have enough to actually raise partner here? We could still have a game because partner could have up to 10 or even 11. So I think we are worth a raise, especially if partner has a stopper. This hand's probably going to play decently. We've right-sided it. If partner has something like king third or king 10 third or even king doubleton, the spade lead is going to come around to partner, giving us an extra stopper. I like my ace jack 10 of clubs, king queen jack of diamonds. Any honors, you know, all else being equal, rate to be on side with the bidder. Of course, they're probably going to lead a heart, which is might be our weak spot. But I am going to raise to 2 no trump. 15 to 17. That's what we have. We have 15. And give partner an out. Okay, no, the partner's got a sound hand. So we got to make it now for sure, because it's going to be a pushy game. So we avoided our 4-4 spade fit, which is going to break 5-0. We can thank East for that. Thank you, East. So it looks like East has ace, queen, 10, 9, 5th of spades. It's possible they have only 4 spades. That's certainly possible. Sometimes not vulnerable against vulnerable, they'll overcall a 4-card suit. So let's see what we got here. We are going to have 2 spades. We may even be able to build a 3rd spade trick, but let's count on 2 spades, and 1 heart is 3, and a couple clubs is 5, and 3 diamonds is 8. We can develop extra club tricks. We can potentially get a 3rd spade trick, but I think that what we're going to do here is we need to be a little bit careful in what can go wrong here. You know, how we've got 3 aces to lose, so we want to make sure that the opponents don't end up getting hearts going. If we win and drive out the ace of diamonds, they're going to win. And let's say East has ace jack 4th of hearts and shifts to a low heart, and then we lose a trick to the queen of clubs with West. A heart's going to come back and down we go. So I think we want to be a little bit careful and be able to take a club finesse potentially the wrong way, the unnatural way through West. The other option is we could try to take a club finesse right away, bank on East having the ace of diamonds, and not be able to get the heart suit going. Like East has the ace of spades, the ace of diamonds, and the ace jack of hearts. But East has a passed hand, right? So they actually can't have all 3 aces. So we want to knock out West's stopper first. So I think we go after diamonds first. Let's do it. So show out, okay, a heart. We're going to win the king. Let's go get diamonds going. Maybe, oh, that was bad. Okay, jack of hearts. That's not going to damage us at all here, because now we've got the king 10 as our stopper. So what do we want to do? So East has the ace, queen of spades, and the ace of hearts. Okay, so we've got the hand almost figured out now. East has the ace of hearts, the ace, queen of spades. That's 10 high card points. They're not going to have the queen of clubs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play, let's see here. We could take potentially 4 clubs and 3 diamonds right now. That's 7 more tricks with 10 to go. But we are going to have to knock out the ace of spades at some point. Sorry, I had the queen of spades. What am I doing? So East had ace 10, 9 of spades and the ace of hearts. So they could have the queen of clubs still. So I am going to play clubs the normal way. I am going to unblock the jack, though. We have all the spots here. I just don't want to make a situation where I get locked out of the north hand. Which we might do. Maybe we shouldn't have burned the 10 of diamonds earlier, because I also want to play a spade, be able to play a spade towards the queen 10. Okay, so hopefully this wins here. I'm going to duck in case it wins, and then I can play a spade up. Okay, misguessed, misguessed, misguessed. So now I think we do this, and then they're going to cash the ace of spades, and the hand's going to be over. Oh, I won. Okay. So now I just play a spade, and that's it. They can take a spade and the ace of hearts. I mean, it's the same thing. I've just got 5 tricks. So is there any way I can get a 6th trick? I don't think so. I mean, East is obviously going to cash the ace of hearts when they get in. Could West have had the ace jack of hearts? No, it's impossible. So I will just claim 5 more tricks, making my contract. So we made our contract, and I'm sure we could do better, because obviously we could see the queen of clubs. No, apparently we can't. We could only make 3, but on a spade lead, maybe we could make extra. Yeah, we could make 4 on a spade lead. So I did misplay that, mistime it. I'm sure I had to play a spade up towards the queen or guess the club correctly. I didn't know that East had 5 hearts. So I'm actually surprised he didn't lead a heart. Usually on an auction like that, you'd potentially lead a heart, but who knows? 8 high card points, we pass. White against red, I'd like to get in there, but not with a flat, boring hand. And that's it. We'll see where the opponents get to here. 2 spades. Okay, so we're probably going to be defending 2 spades. And partner's going to lead a diamond. Okay, I think not much to this deal. East is pretty weak, and West, of course, opened clubs. So clubs and spades, unbalanced hand likely. What do we want to do? Dummy doesn't have a ton of entries, Partner led the 6 of diamonds, so that could be, if Leah plays 4th best, that could be from a 4-card suit, a 3-card suit, even a 5-card suit. It's probably could potentially be a 5-card suit if West is something like 4-2-2-5. So I think we want to, what do we want to do here? The one thing interesting is that partner didn't lead a club. And I'm just checking to see, I'm just going to check to see if 1 spade promises unbalanced. It doesn't. So 1 spade still only shows 3 clubs. A lot of people would play that 1 spade here promises an unbalanced hand, and with a balanced hand, they would just rebid 1 no trump, even with 4 spades. I'm just thinking whether we should play to give partner a ruff, but we're not going to have an entry anyway. So I think we just play diamonds and then either switch to a trump or a diamond. I think a diamond back is fine. Is there a risk of our tricks going away anywhere? I don't think so. If anything, there's a risk of our clubs going away on hearts if partner has great clubs, but I'm just going to play diamonds and continue diamonds. Let declare do the work. That's odd. That's very odd. Partner won the queen of diamonds. Usually if they have king queen, they would have led the king. So either declare took a finesse for some reason with king jack, or partner led funny. I'm not sure which. There's the king. So partner or declare just took a random finesse for some reason. Partner underled is ace of clubs. Okay. Looks like he has 3 clubs. Yeah, 3 clubs. Ace queen of clubs. That's strange. Okay, we have the 13th club. So declare was 4 something 3-3 probably. 4-3-3-3. Or maybe, yeah, we know they have 3 clubs, so we know their shape. And we know they're exactly 4-3-3-3. Okay, so we're going to get a spade trick. Declare had to stick in the 8. And there's the 4th diamond, the 13th club. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like we're getting end played here. Let's see here. Declare's got, what do they have left? They have 1 spade left. They have no diamonds left, no clubs, and therefore 3 hearts. So what can we do? What has Declare shown up with? They had the king jack of spades is 4, and the king jack of diamonds is 8, and nothing in clubs. And did they have the jack of clubs? I think they had the jack of clubs. Is 9, so they probably have the ace of hearts, and we're now forced to break the heart suit, unfortunately. So I think we'll lead the queen, and Declare should play for split honors. Giving them a rough sluff, or should we? We can't give them a rough sluff because he pitches roughs in hand, pitches a heart from dummy, and claims. So I'm going to lead the queen of hearts, and we'll see what happens. But we are legitimately end played here. Yeah, he's playing for split honors. Well done. Okay, tip our hat to Declare. So let's see, could we have done better on this? No, Declare could make 3. Of course, if he's stuck in the 8 of spades, that would have saved him a trick, although he got it back via the end play later, I think. Oh, here he I don't know why he took a finesse there. That's very strange. Anyway, it resulted in him being able to get an end play anyway. If he won the king of spades and later roughed the diamond and played a spade to the 8, he would have done a trick better and made 3, I believe. So 4th deal, 9 and 5 is 14. We're 4-3-3, and partner wins a diamond. So our choices here, I guess we've got a couple of choices. So 2 no trump should be forcing 12-14. That's exactly what we have. We don't have a club stopper. We do have 4 diamonds with partner. So 2 diamonds is inverted minor, limit raiser better. I'm not crazy about that. We're 4-3-3. We want to angle this hand towards no trump. Our queen 3rd of spades is a good, positionally good. If partner has shortness in a major, they're going to show it over 2 no trump. If they have short clubs, well, then that's going to be a problem. But I am going to bid 2 no trump, 12-14 natural, get no trump from our side. And of course, if partner has like ace jack doubleton of clubs, we better off playing no trump from his side, but I can't do everything here. 3 clubs. Let's see what this says. This shortness? Oh, it's Stamen. Okay, so he has 4 cards in a major. We're going to say no. That's an interesting treatment. I don't know if I've seen this one before. Denies, because I would just always play 2 no trump, denies a 4-card major. 3 no trump. All right, so let's pray for no club lead. Heart lead. Okay, oh, club lead would have been fine. So at first glance, partner has 12. We have 14. We're in a perfectly normal contract. I expect just about everyone will be in 3 no trump. So we have a little bit of guessing to do. We have spade finesse to take, diamond finesse to take. We're missing, ironically, the king 10-9 of both of those suits. So we can either guess to play for king doubleton, or we can try to pin a 10-9 doubleton. So obviously we have 8 diamonds and 7 spades. So our strategy might be different in either case. It looks like they've gotten off to their best lead, attacking our stoppers in hearts. So unfortunately, though, I think we're going to need some luck, because if we lose to 2 kings and the ace of clubs, they're going to have timing to set up their heart winners. So we're probably going to have to get lucky in the diamond suit. That's my feeling here. So do we duck 1 round of hearts? I think that's fine, because the opponents can only cash a spade, a diamond, a heart, and a club right away. So maybe they'll do something silly like shift. I doubt it, but let's see. We also want to make sure we have an entry back to our long heart. Okay, it looks like hearts are 4-4 though, because East returned the lowest and West led the 6 and continued with the 7. So we could get lucky in that the opponents are only going to be able to cash 1 heart trick. So we want to get to dummy and take a diamond finesse. I think we're going to do that via spade suit. I don't want to get clubs going too early, because that could set up tricks for the opponents. For example, if East has ace jack 4th and they duck 1 round of clubs, then they're going to have 3 club winners. Let's play a spade to the jack. It wins. It does not win. Back comes a heart. Yeah, and now we have to decide what to pitch to the jack. Okay, so it looks like they had queen jack 4th. I think we are going to, because East put up the 10. So without the jack, West has queen jack 4th of hearts. I think I'm going to play this is going to get awkward here though. I think I'm going to play a club, because I don't want to play a diamond. If we catch king and 1 diamond on side, then the diamond suit's going to block if I pitch a diamond right now, and dummy's going to be forced to win the queen of diamonds, and I may not have an entry back to my hand, because I may be cashing the queen of spades first. But maybe I won't cash the queen of spades first. Maybe I'll just play a club up. That's probably better, actually. But then what am I going to pitch on the last heart? Probably another diamond. Or a club. It depends who wins the club. Yeah, so I'm going to pitch a diamond and play a club. I'll play the 10 of clubs. Maybe they'll cover. They didn't cover. Ace. Okay. And there's the heart. So East had nothing in hearts. The king of spades and the ace of clubs is 7 points. We're banking on them to have hopefully the king of diamonds. So let's see what we can pitch here. We can pitch 1 club from our hand, and we need to be a little bit careful. I think we can then pitch another diamond, but then a spade is going to foul up our communication. Because we can actually make this just if the king of diamonds is on side. If spades were 3-3, we have 2 tricks in, we would get 3 spades is 5, a club is 6, and 2 diamonds is 7. No, that's not enough. Yeah, we are going to need some luck in the diamond suit. So this is too bad, because we have to decide right now whether we're pitching the 9 of clubs and banking on diamonds to be 3-2 with the king on side, or are we pitching a diamond and banking on the jack of clubs to be on side and just the king of diamonds on side? I don't know what's a better percentage. Probably the jack of clubs being on side. Hearts were 4-4. I'm banking on spades to be 3-3. Maybe I should abandon spades, actually. Maybe that's a better play. Abandon dummy's spade. I'm also okay if I run the queen of diamonds in their 10-9 doubleton over there. This is tricky. Interesting decisions. Almost certainly I'm pitching a club from hand. And let's see because I want to see what they're going to return. Okay, so if I pitch a spade now, I'll have 2 spades and a club, and we need the diamond finesse. I think I'm going to pitch a diamond and rely on either lucky in diamonds and clubs, lucky in diamonds and spades, or if I'm not lucky in diamonds, then that's it. I'm going to be going down. I also want to make sure I don't go down 2. But if a club comes back, I probably have no choice but to finesse, even though it's likely not winning. 9 of diamonds. Oh, why did they do this to me? Okay, if that's a true card, then I can finesse the diamond, right? I can go queen, king, ace. I can get back to dummy and play the 6 to the 8. And of course, now I wish I had saved a diamond, but let's see what we can do here. Okay. So I want to be able to test. If West had 2 diamonds and 4 hearts, well, we don't really know the count on the hand. So what I want to do is I want to test. Let's see what I got here. Because I'm still 1 trick short. Unless it was 9 doubleton, then I'll have enough tricks. But what I want to do, oh, I can't test everything. No, maybe I can. Maybe I can. I play a spade to the ace and finesse the diamond. I'm just going to assume the diamond finesse is going to win. If they're 3-2, I claim. If they're 4-1, then I have to decide. I cash the queen of spades, and either spades are 3-3, or I'm going to be forced to take a club finesse. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with the ace of spades. This is a little unusual, but I still have an entry to the dummy and the queen of clubs. And if the diamond finesse loses, like, you know, life sucks. Okay, there's the 10. If that was king 10 doubleton, and then I messed up, I should have played the queen. But I think we're going to get a squeeze, a show-up squeeze, if West actually had the 10, the jack of clubs and the 9 of spades guarding here. Okay, so please follow, please follow. Okay, so now I can claim. In fact, I can even score the beer, right, for style points. I think I can, yes. So if you take the last trick with the 7 of diamonds, making your contract, your partner owes you a beer. So I think I'm going to, rather than click claim, I'm going to risk doing something silly and getting my beer from my virtual robot partner. Which reminds me, oh, spades were 3-3 anyway, so it was very difficult to go down on this deal. When we were on a cruise a few months ago, they had a robot bar where you just order your drink on a little tablet, and these robot arms grab the bottles from the ceiling and make your drink and push it to you. It's quite funny. The kids were quite enamored with that. So there we go, making 3. That can't be bad. It says we can make 4 spades. So, you know, we're never getting to 4 spades in a 4-3 fit with basically 14 opposite 12 and 2 balanced hands. So we made our 3, so quite happy about that. I think they misdefended. The 9 of diamonds was not a good shift. Was the jack of clubs onside? It was onside. So I think I couldn't go wrong. Spades were 3-3, jack of clubs was onside. So I was going to guess, didn't matter which one I guessed, everything was going to work. Pass by partner 1 diamond to us. We have 8 high card points. Oh, goodness, this is tricky. We have kind of a junky hand. Quacky, 5-3-3-2, not great spades, especially our intermediates. Vulnerable against not, passed partner. If ever there was a time to rein it in, this is probably it. I'm going to pass. And, you know, normally 8 high card points, 5 card spade suit, I'd be in there on almost any conditions. But my spades are so bad that, you know, West could have ace 10, 9, 8, and I could go for a huge penalty. So let's pass. 1 heart, pass, 1 no trump. Okay, so maybe we did have a spade fit, but let's see. It's going to go. Okay, so we've sold out to 1 no trump. This may be bad, but maybe partner would have competed too high in spades. Let's find out. So we're going to lead a spade, of course. Queen third. Okay, so looks like to the 10. Looks like Declare did partner duck the ace from ace third? I hope not. It looks like Declare had ace 10 of spades and now the king queen of clubs, I'm sure. They're not running the queen from queen 10 empty. Did they open a club or a diamond? They opened a diamond, so it's strange for them to be going after clubs. But they have king queen fourth of clubs, and of course they're going to pick off our jack. Well, this is going well. So Declare's got maybe the ace of spades, the king, queen of clubs is 5. Now they're working on hearts. Do I want to go up with the queen here? This may not be crazy, actually, to cover the 9, because he's probably just going to run this to the jack or the king, and then our queen's going to pop up next round. Yeah, I'm going to cover. I'm going to cover. If Declare has jack 9 doubleton, for example, covering is going to save a trick, I believe. Well, no, then his other card's going to get covered next time anyway. I'm going to cover. And I win. Okay, so it smells like Declare does have the ace of spades. Now the question is, it might be doubleton. If it's doubleton, we want to keep spades going. So Declare's got, what do they have? Probably the way he's playing here, he doesn't have 4 hearts, and partner played low here. Does partner have 5 hearts and Declare's got a doubleton? Because partner usually high lows, but maybe they can't afford to high low. I don't know. That's strange. They have king jack 8. They wouldn't be able to afford a high low. So what do we want to do here? Declare was so weird they didn't go after diamonds. Declare's got at least 4 diamonds, and for sure they got almost certainly 4 clubs, because they started working on clubs right away. So if they've got a doubleton heart, then they'll have, yeah, probably a doubleton heart and 3 spades. So if partner has 3 little spades, I want to play a spade now. Well, partner played the 8 on the first spade, did he not? And that went to the 10. So if partner had the 6, they would have put in the 6. Or did dummy have the 6? Oh, I wish I had remembered. Well, we had 2, 3, 4. So did dummy have the 5 or the 6? I think they had the 5, and partner put in the 6. Put in the 8, rather. So they don't have the 6. I think I'm just going to exit with a club. 4, 4, 2, 3. Maybe a heart is better. Yeah, I'm going to play a heart, I think. I don't know what's going on. There's the ace of diamonds. Okay, spade. Jack of hearts. Okay, so we found partners, and there's the 9 of spades. Okay, so good thing we didn't play a spade. And cash the king of hearts. And your other heart. Okay, so we did well by continuing hearts. And I think we did well by not overcalling. Although that might have let them play 1 no from the other side. No, it would have got negative double 1 no trump. Okay, and there's the 10 of clubs. Okay. So it looks like Declare's got the rest of the tricks after this. They're down to the ace of spades and a high club and a high diamond. Yeah, so I think it doesn't really matter what we do. Okay, so they made 2. Let's take a look at the result. They could have made 3 according to this. And yeah, if we had overcalled 1 spade, it would have gone negative double over here, probably. Maybe 1 no trump, but probably negative double. Partner likely would have passed. If partner had taken a call, then we would have been in real trouble. But notice the opponents can make 2 spades. So if they somehow pass the negative double, which is impossible, of course, we were going to go for a big number. They would have collected a lot of tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We would have been down probably 3 in 1 spade doubled for 800. So I'll pat myself on the back for not overcalling. But if you did overcall 1 spade, let me know what happens. I'm very curious. Probably the opponents are just going to settle in 1 no trump as well, but maybe not. Maybe they'll actually get to 3 no trump, or maybe they'll catch you for a penalty, or maybe partner will bid. I'm not sure. So that's it for our set today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. First deal, we got to a par spot, 3 clubs down 1, undoubled, so they should have doubled us. Next deal, we got to our game and made it. Next deal, we held them to 2. Declare took a weird finesse, but it came back to him anyway. 4th deal, we got to our game and made it. And 5th deal, we held them to 8 tricks and we didn't overcall. So I think I did okay today, but let me know how you guys did. Always curious to see the comments and engage and see how our robot partners may have differed. I was using Gavin's advanced system, so our auctions may be different. Our robots may take different calls depending on the system that you're using. So that's it for today. Thanks again. Danny Miles here, signing off from Toronto, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, everyone.